everyone, it's Caitlin here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kate. I make videos about many different things, so if you want, you can hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss an upload. And let's get on with the video. Okay, so basically, what I wanted to talk about in today's video is my hospitalization story. I wanted to tell my story because I feel like it's important that I share my schizophrenia journey, and I think it'll be important to share my story because it could help a lot of people going through the same thing. I know in my case, schizophrenia is different for everyone, but this is just my story. Alright, let's get on with the video. Okay, so when I was 19, I was dating a guy and we lived together. We were together for 5 years. And I got really mad at my family for a really stupid reason. And everything kind of makes sense looking back. I'm not going to go into detail about why we broke up or anything like that. I have a lot of respect for him. He's a great person, but we just didn't work out. And basically, I was going through a lot. I moved out. I got into Wicca. I discovered what it was and immediately adopted it for myself. And I developed delusions and hallucinations and OCD and stuff like that. And I was hanging out with a friend, and me and my mom were arguing a lot, and things just weren't right. Like, there was something wrong with me, and me and this guy were engaged, and all of a sudden, like, I wasn't sleeping at night, and I was awake, and I had invisible friends that I would talk to, and I heard demonic growling, and I was having delusions a lot, and basically I was having anxiety and stuff, and then I heard demonic growling, and I had an anxiety attack in the middle of the night. And my fiance went to work that day, that very next day, and that's when, like, I started throwing my Wicca stuff away because I thought that it would get me possessed by demons, and I thought I could see things move by themselves, and I thought that I had invisible animal friends, and I thought I I thought I was pregnant when I was on my period. I peed on the floor because I thought it would help the demons not get me if I peed on the floor. And like, I was just a wreck. Like, there were so many different delusions that I had. I thought I was pregnant when I was on my period. I thought that demons were going to possess me if I had my clothes on. So in the hospital, I tried to take all my clothes off. And they thought I was on drugs. Like, this lady next door, she called 911. And she invited me into her house. And I just kind of sat there. Like, it was scary. And she called 911 and the cops came. Or not the cops, the emergency medical squad. They came and got me. And I went to the hospital. And they were like, "What's wrong? What's your name? Are you okay? Like, what's going on?" And I thought I was psychic. I thought I was hearing voices. I was completely delusional. They thought I was on drugs. And so all the neighbors were concerned. So they came to my rescue kind of just to see what was up. I think they were nosy neighbors. And I don't even know if they remember me or not. Like, it was so scary. Like, they thought I was on so many different drugs. Like, they took my blood pressure and it was really high because I was flipping out. I went to the hospital and they were like, "Hi, what's your name? Are you going through stuff? Like, talk to us. What's wrong?" And I wouldn't give them any information because I thought that they were demons, like, possessed by the devil, and they were gonna, I was very paranoid. And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna talk to you because but I didn't know my own name. I didn't know anybody else's name. I just kind of knew that I was in the hospital, and they kind of just looked at me and they were like, "We're not getting any information out of her. And she's acting really weird. Keep an eye on her." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, demons are going to get me, so I better just take all these wires off and take my clothes off, or my nightgown off." And I smelled like pee because I peed on the floor, and I was on my period, and it was just a mess. And like, I remember my parents came because I remembered my mom's cell phone number, but I said it really fast. Like, I was like, 419, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, "What?" And I had to explain to them, I don't know, like, I was so, oh my God. Like, it brings me anxiety just thinking about this, but I'm going to keep talking about it because I feel like it's important to share my story. Even though I'm getting kind of nervous and anxiety talking about it. It's a really traumatic thing. But I still remember it like it was yesterday. It's weird. But basically, Mom and Dad came in the hospital, and basically, I didn't speak to them because I thought they were demons, and I thought that if I had spoken to them, they would possess me. And so I just kind of stared at them, and my dad was crying because he was upset that I was in the hospital. And this lady came in because I was trying to take off my clothes, and because I thought that demons would get me if I had my clothes on. So I took all my clothes off, all the nightgown thing that they gave me off. And my poor dad, he was probably mortified to see me like that. Oh my God, it was just so embarrassing. And then, like, this lady came in and she was like, we're gonna have to take her to the psych ward for evaluation and to keep an eye on her so that way she doesn't hurt herself or anybody else. And my dad flipped the flip out. Like, he started yelling. He was like, we can take care of her. That's bull crap. Like, blah, blah, blah. He got so mad. And he called my family, and my family was worried about me. And my mom's best friend and my only friend that ever showed up to the hospital was my friend that I've known for over 20 years. I have a group of friends that I've known for over 20 years, and the only friend that was actually available that could come see me was her. And she was my best friend ever since. Or she has been my best friend ever since. And I've known her for a very, very, very long time. And even she knew that there was something wrong with me. And I might cry. But it was scary because I was so delusional, and it scared me a lot, and I knew who she was. I thought her mom was a demon too, so I didn't want to talk to her. But Tori was like, do you remember who I am? And I was like, yeah, you're Tori, you're my best friend. And that was the one thing that I said to her, and that was the only person I remember in a hospital. And I'm sorry I'm crying. But she later told me, like years later, she was like, you know, you're my best friend because when you didn't know anybody else, you knew me, and that just proves that we're best friends. I'm gonna keep going talking about this even though it's scary. And a lot of it I blocked out because I don't remember what happened. But I'm gonna keep going and explain my story. But I went to the psych ward and they put me in this room with a bed and a closet and a bathroom, kind of like a hotel room. And I just wanted to go home. Like, I remember yelling at the doctors and the nurses, and I was like, I just want to go the fuck home. And I was there for a whole weekend, and I was on so many drugs that I couldn't function. I barely ate anything. My family came to visit me, and my fiance at the time did not come see me because he had to work. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm in the flippin' psych ward and you can't even come to visit me? Like, you're worried more about your job than me. Like, it just blows my mind. Like, honestly, it just didn't work out. And I don't want to go into detail about it because it really hurts emotionally. But anyway, we're just going to go on and continue the story. Okay, so I was on so many different medicines that I couldn't talk to anyone. I was scared because they had us do like different projects, like play games and stuff, like apples to apples, and I couldn't focus or think or do anything. And I still had delusions really bad, and then I had an anxiety attack from what I remember. And this lady, she came in and she was like, how do you think you're doing overall? And I was like, I'm good. And I will remember her forever. And she said, you're hesitating. What's wrong? And so I told her, I was like, I'm worried that me and my boyfriend are going to break up. And she was like, oh, I'm sure you guys will be fine. I don't know who she was, but she was really nice. But eventually I got to go home. And Mom and Dad were still worried about me because I wasn't functioning normally. And then years later, now we're getting back to today. Today, I'm doing a lot more better things with my life. And that's kind of my whole story of what I remember from my psychiatric visit. I'm sorry I got emotional, but it's all good. How long is this video? But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share my story. Today I'm doing really well. I have some delusions here and there, but overall I've been really proud of myself and my family, and I love them so much, and my family has been my rock for the last 7 years, and I am so incredibly grateful for the life that I have. And I am happy that I'm at a place now where even though things suck, sometimes, like really, really suck, I'm grateful that I haven't been back to the hospital. I'm grateful I'm on medication that helps me. I'm on a lot less medicine, but we tweak it occasionally if we need to. And I have doctors, and I have my family, and I have everyone, all my friends, and my group of friends that love me, and I have the greatest support system I could ever have and hope for. And I'm so incredibly grateful. Thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos. Please leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this video. And have a great day, everyone. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my video. Please leave a comment down below your thoughts. I love you so much. Take your medicine. Be safe. I love you. Bye-bye.